How's it going, y'all? It's your boy Bryson. Today I have a video about making shitty art or just making art for yourself. And it's not even necessarily shitty, right? But I think it's important to make art for yourself and not for others. And I've really realized this in the past couple of days. Not even the past couple of days, like today, yesterday. I've really been just creating like exactly how I want to, and I kind of stopped like putting this pressure on myself to make like perfect art. Because honestly, man, for one, that art you think is somehow perfect, it never actually is. But also, too, it's like you just become so much more happy. Like, yeah, I get you might not get views immediately. You might not get any views, but honestly, man, like the happiness is so much more fun. Like, I feel so much better, so much more happier. I feel like a creative again. I don't feel like this dude who's just like locked in a box of trying to be like self anything really. I could just be myself, and it feels really good. And like I get it, man. It's hard not to want to like be perfect, especially as an artist where it's like pretty much everyone else is trying so hard to be perfect, trying so hard to have like the perfect, whatever it may be. But it's like when you just give yourself the freedom to make shitty art, to make whatever you feel like making and stop trying to make everything perfect, you feel so much better, so much happier. And you don't have to take my word on it, man. You can keep making your try hard art all the time, but it's not gonna make you happy, man. It's gonna leave you just depressed and sad and or really what it's gonna do, it's gonna make you burn out over and over and over again. You're gonna just keep questioning, like, do I even really want to do this? Like when I really started making art, whether it's painting or making social media content, it was just fun. And I was having fun doing it when it was shitty, whenever it wasn't so serious. But now that it's so like I'm trying to be so competent, so good, it's kind of unfun. So take that power back, man. Start making some shitty art. Just have fun with it. Because ultimately, too, you're gonna have these times where you want to make something that's more serious, more try hardy, whatever word you want to use. And when those moments come, of course, do that. I'm not saying just purposely make shitty art. I'm saying just make whatever art you want to make, whether it's shitty or not. And I guess the only real thing is that people are so scared of how people are gonna view them making that shitty art, you know? And I mean, it's hard. It's hard not to give into that. To have it's hard to not. It's hard to put something out knowing that it's not that good, quote unquote, and then feeling like, oh, like people are gonna see this and be like, judge me, be like, oh, they're gonna think, oh, like such a shitty artist or whatever you may think, right? But ultimately, who cares, bro? Fuck them. Like, fuck the people who care so much about your art because they're just jealous that you actually make art and they don't make art. But man, past like day or so, I've really been just creating whatever I want to create instead of, and even to not even just what I want to create, but exactly how I want to create it. Like I stopped trying to be perfect and just started being me, an imperfect dude who's just having fun with it. Because ultimately, too, I think we put so much pressure on ourselves. If you're like someone who wants to be a, let's say like a YouTuber or like do some type of social media and you want to make money off of it, you put so much pressure on yourself to like do it and feel like, oh, if I don't be perfect, I'll never make money off doing this. But honestly, man, that's kind of untrue even. You really can just make whatever you want, and then ultimately it's gonna be successful or not. Because I honestly think, man, you could damn near try to be so perfect and still never really find much success. So it's like, put it this way, man. Even if you quote unquote fail in, the search of social media fame and whatnot, wouldn't you rather like still actually get like joy out of it? Like, wouldn't you rather actually get like good dopamine from it? Like, genuinely create that piece of art that you wanted to make. Maybe didn't get all the views that you maybe want, but it actually made you happy. And even if you quote unquote fail, at least like you did what you wanted to do and you didn't give in to the society's norms. Because is that really failure then? Like, what really is failure in this sense? If you're at least happy, And it's not to say that you shouldn't get better at whatever you're doing, but I think even too, you naturally get better whenever you stop putting so much pressure on yourself to be the best or to be like so perfect. When you take that pressure away, you kind of just actually end up being better. But we all have this mindset of like, oh, we have to put this pressure on ourselves. We have to be perfect. We have to do these things. And, I've been so unhappy, making content because I've been taking it so seriously. And when at one point it was never like that, it was just me having fun, talking to a camera, enjoying my life, being me. It was a way of expression. And now it's just this thing of like, or it has been this thing of like, how can I say the perfect thing to get viewers? How can I get people to watch my content? And it's like, yeah, like in some ways, I do want to be successful, but at the same time, man, I don't really care about being successful anymore so much. I just want to be happy and enjoy this process. Even if I never actually make it as a YouTuber, I genuinely just want to know that I did it my own way and I didn't give in to people and what they think I should do and how I should do it. I was just myself, and that's what's gonna make me happy. When I'm 80 years old, maybe this YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, maybe it won't have the subscribers that I think it will. But honestly, I know that I'm gonna watch my own videos back and genuinely enjoy them because honestly, I already do that. Like I watch my own videos that literally have like no views and genuinely enjoy them. Because even to a lot of my videos, especially on this channel, are just like reminders to myself. Like I always wanted them to be reminders to people, to help people, and I still do. But it's like I don't really care so much about finding that success, anymore. I kind of just want to keep creating for myself. And so I think that's what the title of this video is going to be: create for yourself, not for others, or something like that. Because it's true, man. When you just create for yourself, you kind of get that joy back. You start to like genuinely have fun again. And I get it, man. It's hard to not keep going back into that groove of like, all right, what can I do to get viewers? What can I do for people to notice me? But honestly, that's probably what's holding you back. When you're trying so hard to get people to notice you, you actually repulse them people. You really do repulse people from wanting to interact with you. And you're trying so hard to be liked instead of just being you and making your art however you want to make it. And even too, I think something I still do is like maybe not everything I make needs to get posted. Maybe not everything I need to make needs to be for the internet. It could just be for me, like purely for me too. But I do think, man, if you're gonna make art and you want to post it on social media, keep doing that. Who cares if it doesn't get views and likes and blah blah blah? Because one day, but you, as long as you just keep doing it for you, you probably will get that recognition that you're looking for. It might not look exactly how you think. I mean, in life, man, you never know how like recognition is gonna look. It kind of just is what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But ultimately, man, art really is this thing that's therapeutic for me, and I believe it's for a lot of you guys. You know, and so like when you kind of start to just create art from a place of trying to be perfect, you kind of take that therapy away, and then it really becomes just stressful. And it's like if you're someone on the same journey as me, you probably remember, man, when art wasn't so stressful, it was just fun, when you were just enjoying it, and you gotta take that power back, man. Start being that way again. The way your childlike self was creating art, probably the way you want to create art, man. Who cares if people don't like your art? Because ultimately, man, if you ain't creating art from your soul, if you ain't creating art for yourself, you're just gonna hate life, man. You're not gonna enjoy the art. And ultimately, what is the point of art if not to enjoy it, to have fun doing it? Is there really a point to do it just to be so stressed about it, just to do it for views and stuff? There really isn't. It kind of defeats the whole purpose, honestly. So, there's any one takeaway, man, just start doing art for yourself and not for views, because it genuinely makes it so much more enjoyable. You take back that power that you wish that you want so badly, because I know you want it, man. I know you want to just create what exactly what you want to create. You don't want to create for views all the time. And even like I said, like maybe sometimes too, just create something not for the internet, but just for yourself. Fuck, I think the touch game's me over. But I mean, I was pretty much done with my ideas anyway. 108 lines. I think that's my best game so far. But yeah, man, start creating art for yourself. Stop creating for the world. I love you. Goodbye.